Hello students, and welcome to the next lesson in our AS level psychology course. Today we're going to be looking at personality types. What are personality types? A personality is the way someone behaves or reacts to certain situations. You're going to react to stresses differently depending on your personality type. There are two main personality types which people are going to fit into. They're called type A and type B personalities. So now we're going to have a look at what they mean. Type A and Type B personalities. From the table, you can now see what characterizes someone to be either a Type A or a Type B personality. They contrast quite a bit. Type A people tend to be more excessive and have a more competitive drive. They're going to be more impatient and hostile, have faster movements and more rapid speech. They're going to be much more intense in their situations, and have a higher risk of getting heart disease. However, Type B people are going to be less competitive. They're going to be more patient and less hostile. They're going to perhaps have slower movements, more regular patient speech. They're going to be less intense, but they have a lower risk of getting heart disease. So we can probably come from this that Type A people are far more active, have faster movements, more rapid speech, and be more hostile. Whereas perhaps Type B people are less competitive, more patient, perhaps lazier, and going to be less intense. So which type are you? Comment down below to see whether you're Type A or Type B, and perhaps we can get a poll seeing how many of the viewers and A-level students are Type A and Type B. Risk of heart disease. As Type A personalities engage in more stress-inducing activities because they're less impatient and more hostile, they're going to have a higher risk of getting heart disease. The Western Collaborative Group Study tests this idea, which we're going to be looking at later in the course. However, it's not going to be the same for everyone. So now we're going to evaluate Type A and Type B personalities. It's hard to categorize people to be a certain type. It requires subjective evaluation. So one person may categorize someone to be Type A, but someone might see their personality differently and categorize them to be Type B. Some people also share both traits. So someone may have very rapid speech, but be more hostile. They may perhaps be more impatient. However, they do have slower movements in the way they may walk, which is kind of contradictory, but it just comes to show that some people may share some traits of both personalities, hence not being able to be categorized as just a single one. Personality types also vary by culture. In the USA and the UK, it's 50-50. So if you comment down below, we should see that half of the viewers are Type A and the other half are Type B personalities. However, if we were doing this study with whatever they do in Japan, in this bit of education, it's an 18 to 82 percentage. So 18% of all the viewers would comment that they're Type A, but 82% would comment that they're Type B. So there needs to be a different rating system for each culture. We can't compare people with Type A personalities in Japan and the UK. Also, the Western Collaborative Group Study supports that Type A and Type B categories. When they did the experiment, they found that the people they tested on did show all of these traits. Type Bs, however, are less likely to recover from the heart disease, which we're going to be looking at later in the next lesson. Here is one question on personality types. Have a go at answering these on another sheet of paper and pause the video to give yourself time. Hit play whenever you're ready to see the answers. Here are the answers. If you got all 4 of these right, congratulations. I'd advise you to move on to the next video, which will be on the Western Collaborative Group Study. As always, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to visit revisealevel.co.uk or the channel playlist in order to revise for more of your subjects. Good luck in your exams, and I'll see you next time.